So in this video, what we're going to learn is how to very quickly and easily use Google Docs very quickly to start writing. The objective of this is to just start writing, and the easiest way to do it is through Google Docs, which is your free word editor. So that's what we're going to jump into right ahead, and you will learn how to use Google Docs within the next 10 minutes. I'm your host Sharon, and welcome to my channel Storyster, where we learn to write better and help you level up. Let's get to it. So here we're on the google.com homepage, and you can go to Google search, or you can go to sign in if you already have a Gmail account. So you click the sign in and it'll take you to, or if you want to create an account, if you don't have a Google account, then you go to click create account for my personal use. Put in your first name. Over here I'm just putting in an alphabet, and then you can see the month, date, year and gender. Since I already have a Gmail account, I've skipped that part and I typed in for Google Docs, and the search will give you these. So go to Google Docs sign in or Google Doc apps if you want to use the app on your phone. How to make a new file and format it. New file and formatting it on Google Docs. Once you open up Google Docs, this is what you will see. Then you go to the top left hand corner, go to File and go to Page Setup. In Page Setup, I like to choose the paper size of A4 because that's easier to print. That's my preference. You can choose another size. And for Google Docs, I like to just choose a page color and click OK. Then you go to Format, Text, and you can choose what you want. I prefer to choose normal text and apply normal text. Normal title, the subtitle, indent, line and space. I prefer to keep it at the usual 1.5. And these are all the other settings that you can have in format. So I'll just go ahead and continue with the table of contents. Table of contents again is there at the base, and as you can see, the add headings is format, paragraph, styles, and it will appear in your table of contents. I put add headings first, and the summary button is also there if you wish to write a little summary for your doc. But I'm going to start with headings and writing, the actual writing of the thing. So this is where we are going to start writing. We're just going to start writing. So this part should be the easy part, and this is where people get stuck. But you have to just keep writing. So you don't stop, you just keep on writing. And this is the initial draft. So you don't think too much about what you're going to write. You can always edit it later. So keep on writing. And you can set a timer and keep writing. So you can always use the tools to check your spellings and grammar. So spellings and grammar. So we're going to go to tools up on the top again and click that checks and click the check spellings and grammar. So add some style to your text. So we go here, check B for bold, italic, and we're going to change the text color. So there you go. Saving your work, it's very easy. You can go up there on the left hand side to File and make a copy. And also go down to Download, Microsoft Word, or any of the other formats you want, PDF document or plain text or an EPUB. So I prefer to choose Microsoft Word to save to my system. So now I've changed the text, changing the text color. Again, you can also use Control plus the S button on your keyboard, which will save the document. So for another format, you choose Download and then the format you want. So this is what we've done so far. And for the new table of contents, you can have more options, or you can remove the table of contents as well. Click on more options, and at the side on the right hand side, you'll get the plus heading. So you can add a heading over here. And there's formatting, and it'll show page numbers, which I prefer to tick off, and heading levels is there as well. So right now it's just showing heading 1 because that's what you got, a heading 1. You can click in the main colored area, heading 1, and change it to intro or whatever you want your chapter to be. So what I like to do is just copy that into the next part. We can always change that later. So that makes 2 or 3 chapters right there. And then I change it to whatever else. So chapter 1. I've changed it to chapter 1. This will be chapter 2. And as you can see on the left hand side, it's already showing as I'm writing it. It's showing on the left hand side in the little area there. Chapter 1, 2 and 3. Now we can go to updating the table, and there the top part has updated. You can see it over there. And it's added it in. And now inserting page break. I like to insert a page break between the chapters. There's Control plus Enter, which you can use for a page break. And there, now you can just keep adding in more stuff. And there, click that little thing, and you can see the page numbers have come at the side. Remember, we had already added in checkmark show page numbers, so that's come in at the side 1, 2, 3. So it's showing the new page numbers. So now we're going to go to the tools and word count, and here you got number of pages, the words, characters, and characters excluding spacing. I check mark that, so click OK, and now you can see the word counts are showing below on the left hand side. And sharing with others or publish to the web. So you can click either one, publish to the web, link it, or embed it. Publish content and setting. And that is automatically republish when changes are made. So continuing, we're going to insert tables, and there we go to the insert part and check tables. You can add that in to your doc. So I'm going back to page break which has come off. I've added that back in again, and now I can start typing in stuff. and we'll go to insert an image or drawing, whichever one you want. If you want to insert a new drawing, I'm going to choose to insert an image, and I'll choose it from the web. You can do it by URL or camera, but I'm choosing search the web. The Google search bar has come up there, so I'm choosing Pixabay. Pixabay.com is a free image site, royalty-free images, and they have a lot of images. I'm gonna choose something. Just scrolling through. That looks like a nice one. Or maybe, yeah, that looks nice. It's showing 2 selected. You can see I'm unchecking that, so not showing 1 selected. Now recheck this, so now showing 2 selected, and click insert. And there, the pictures are there in your doc. So you can add a comment, add emoji, and add reaction to your picture. So I'm going to add an emoji, and there it is. So that's a little fun thing you can do with your doc. Next, we want to crop the image. If you don't like the image, you can always crop it a bit. Or if it's too big or you want it a different size, want it to look a little better. So we're just going to do something simple here, and then you click enter and it's cropped. Enter on your keyboard. And here we're going to take the image and choose what we're going to do with the image and text. So move with text or fix position on page, and position options are there how we would like to fix your position. But we're going to choose recolor or no color. Recolor option, I'm just clicking it to play with the image a bit, and it's changed the image. Click on adjustments and it'll give you opacity. Increase the brightness or decrease the brightness, whichever one. You can just click on the slider. Alt text is when you want the description of the image to be there. So we use alt text for the search engine to also be able to understand what image you've put up. It makes it easier for the search engines to find your images. So alt text is used there. And here the text comes on top of the image because we'd already chosen that part earlier. And I want to change the color, so I just change the color and the bold and italic. Text on top of the image. That's why we decrease the contrast, decrease the opacity of the image. You can also email the file and see version history. This is where you can go back to seeing the previous versions.